Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription, you can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got Mashle, chapter 132. Okay, my man Doom, he just transformed. He did some weird transformation. He looked crazy. He got his head is freaking tiny compared to his body. His arms are freaking huge and long. His legs are freaking huge and long. And I don't know if something else is freaking huge and long. Okay, let's see. Rio Grants and the massive miscalculation. Massive miscalculation? I think the miscalculation is how strong Doom is. Doom about to body this guy. Okay, brilliant. He's actually gotten edge on the elder son. Nope. The son ain't even he's only using a portion of his power. Rio Grants really is the best magic user in the world. What happened to Father Time, whatever the dude named Wahlberg? Okay, Squee, Master Rio. Look, all the girls about to pass out. They sweating. You can smell them because they lubricating and whatnot. He's turned the tide in his favor. We might just do this. Oh, and what you call him? The other person that's even stronger than actually what you call him got hurt. Wahlberg. So he might not be the greatest now because he got hurt bad. But you got Innocent Zero. Innocent Zero, he'll stomp Rio Grants. A moment ago, we had nothing to hold on to but despair. But now I can see the light. Yes. He said, I can see the light. Yes, I am the world's shining hope. He said, I am the best drug on the planet. Hopium. The best. You don't get no better than hopium. He got a fan club. They jumping up and down, cheering, you know what I mean? Lubricating and everything like that, all kinds of stuff. Okay, photo op time. It ain't hammer time, it's photo op time. Come on, man, get with it. I just wish he wasn't like that all the time. Okay, now we got the other divine visionary, Lemon, and then Gator Boy. They up there trying to turn this key. It's barely freaking moving. It's taking their all. What you call him? Mash is currently at 30%. Not even half. He's not even halfway there. It's no good. We'll never make it at this rate. Okay, she back. Boom, kicked the door in. She kicked in the door, waving the 4-4. I'm back. Boss, turn, damn you. Turn, turn, turn. It's turning a lot faster now. A whole lot faster. It went up to 35% within a second. What the heck just happened? Oh, the girl jumped in. I couldn't see her on the key yet. But yeah, she jumped in and she's spinning that damn thing spinning. That thing's spinning. Another episode of Mean and Muscles. I mean Magic and Muscle. I ain't got no damn muscle. It went up to 35% like it was nothing. Yeah, she's back and she's on fire, baby. They just running around that thing getting spun around. That's how fast she got that thing spinning. Whereas before they could, barely turn it. Barely. Okay, here I go. Lights out. Like, even though my powers is light, my favorite attack would be lights out. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It'd be called lights out. Like, I'm about to put your lights out. Okay, now Doom is doing something. Doom's closing in on him. Doom's trying to get on to Rio Grant. Rio sends those lights at him, and Rio's able to adjust. When he strikes the light, it zips. He got one of them, but it was three of them. Two of them go over and go and actually land a hit on Doom. Doomsday. He's basically like Doom from DC. He keeps evolving. A troublesome foe indeed. He's throwing my timing off with fast attacks that vary in angle, and let me switch up the tempo on you. Switch up the tempo. I'll just have to get in closer. So he's going right at it. He's trying to go right at my man Rio Grants. He grabs his sword like at the very almost at the very tip with just the tips of his finger. I think he wanted to give himself a little more range to try to get to Rio Grants. Like if he'd have swung it normally, it would have been 5. It might have he had now actually a little bit longer than it might be 7 inches that he gave himself. No, because then he no, he gave himself a good 10 inches. Maybe a good 7 inches in terms of the handle, and then another good 3 by spreading it this way. Instead of holding it this way, it's this way. You're not holding it this way still, holding it this way. That gives him another extra maybe 3 inches. Which every guy could use an extra 3 inches. They don't believe in our struggle. We got to show them. They already know my struggle. So anyway, he swings it at Rio Grants. Rio Grants he's able to dodge it. Okay, lights, absolute light. I don't know, absol. I'd have called it lights out. Lights. One of my other favorite tags would be lights, camera, action. You know what I mean? Or solar flare, or let's see, aurora. Some I don't know. Taste the rainbow. Oh no, it's gonna be called Skittles, and they be like, why? Because you can taste the rainbow. Because it's gonna be different colors of lights. Prism, prison, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, his advanced techniques are fast. Continuing to press forward will leave me open to attack. He just got hit. Doom just got hit. The visionary of light has no openings. It's like prison. You don't want to give anybody any openings to exploit. You know what I mean? Because if you give them an opening, they will exploit your opening and leave it extra loose. Loose as a goose, to tell you the truth. Okay. The last man to make me bleed was Fada. His Fada. So nobody else has ever made him bleed. I'm relieved you can match me in a fight. Up to this point, but he still can evolve. Match you? Aren't you underestimating me? He said, match you. I'm about to go past you. He said, you talking to the wrong one. You about to make me light you up. Oh, another thing is Rio Grants hasn't used thirds. So Doom hasn't used thirds. Rio hasn't used thirds. So Rio's got a lot left in the tank. Matthew, I'm about to blast you. Yeah, I'm about to blast you like the Sanger. Like the Sanger. Okay. A ball of light. He made a sun out of supernova's a good attack. He should sunspot, solar flare, sun flare. You know what I mean? Starburst. And it's not the candy. You know what I mean? So he made a little miniature sun. I'll make it collapse on itself and make a black hole. Did you know humans perceive the world through the 5 senses? First off, it's not 5 senses, it's way more than 5 senses, but there's like 5 main senses that you use in order to detect the world around you. The taste contributes 1%, smell 2%, hearing 3%, and touch. They say touch. I thought it was. I prefer feel because touching is you touching something. You can't. You might not have the sense of touch, but you can touch something regardless. I don't know. Maybe I'm a piece of garbage. And touch 7%. Sight is, let me see, 10, 12, 10, 12, 13 is 87%. But one sense dominates them all. Yup, sight. Sight makes up 87%. See, I did that math. I'm a mathematician. Means always a smart aleck. I don't know what you're talking about. In Saint Seiya, there are 7 or 8 senses. There's more than that. There's way more. There's a lot of different senses you have. What about the sense of being able to detect temperature? That's not that's different than me feeling. I can feel I'm touching something, right? But I can also feel that there's some type of liquid in it because there's, I could shake it, but I could feel that the part with liquid is colder. Some people don't have, some people can feel like this one guy I knew, he lost the sense of to be able to feel heat. So if he touched something hot, it'll burn his hands and he won't know until it actually burns his hand. He could feel what he's touching. He could feel it. Like he could feel I'm holding a frying pan, but he can't feel if it's hot or not. So those are two different senses. Okay, 87%. I don't think 87% is sight. It's a big one. It's definitely a big one. Okay, Mean telling his tall tales again. The freak are you talking about? I'm telling you the truth, man. You gonna make me knock you out? No, I'm playing. I'm joking. Shaking my head. So you believe in the sixth sense now? I believe in way more than six senses. There's way like the sense to feel temperature is a different sense than to be able to feel a thing. Like I can feel the smoothness of this. That's one sense. Another sense would be feeling pain. That's a different sense. You know what I mean? People like to lump them all in as one. That's not they're not the same thing. To be able to feel where my body parts are in relationship to each other, that's another sense. Like I can close my eyes, right? And pair my fingers together. See, I did that with my eyes closed. I can feel where they're at in relation to each other. You get what I'm saying? That's a different sense. You got a sense where you can feel which direction you're in terms of gravity. Let's say if I'm let's say if somebody turned me on my head and let's say I'm asleep and I can't see anything and somebody turned me upside down and I'm on my head, I can feel that I'm upside down. That's a whole different sense. Okay, I know there's a sense for telling where your body is. It's called kinesthesis or whatever. I can't pronounce it. Proprioception. Something. Some big giant word. Next Mean is going to say math ain't real, which may be true. Math is definitely real. It's a subset of logic. Okay, lights second. Oh, yo, shine prism. Shine prism. I said prison. I mean prison. He got shine prism. Okay. He made a big giant sun. So he's only going second. He ain't going third yet. He ain't do thirds. He ain't do thirds like a bird. He ain't do thirds yet. So bright, I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. So he made a giant sun to overload your sense of sight. So that way he could catch you slipping and start pistol gripping. I'll use a variety of feints at variable speeds to launch an attack he can't anticipate. The key being he literally won't see it coming. He won't see me coming on him. Boom. He blocked it. You know what's funny? Doom is wearing a that visor. What if it was the truth the whole time that he never could see? What if the visor means what if he doesn't even have eyes? Or what if he does have eyes, but he always keeps them shut and he never could see anyway, so it didn't matter. Yeah, so he was able to block it, the light. He deflected it. Yo, here it come. Doom is not playing. He's sick of Rio Grants. Not only did he deflect it at Finn. So now he's gonna make Rio Grants save people. Somebody save me. Like, in order to, you want to fight me, you gotta save everybody at the same time. Oh no, I can't dodge it. My leg, with my leg like this, his leg is locked up. So he's getting ready to get hit. Rio Grants jumped in and saved him. And he took a nice little hit. Damn it. Yo, Rio's done. My second should have hit him dead on. How did he? He's blind. I didn't mean to deceive you. That wasn't very fair of me. You see, I've been sightless since birth. Yup, he's completely blind. I told y'all. Wait a minute. Wait one minute. Wait a minute. Wait you can't pick me. Wait a minute. Why you can't pick me? Wait a minute. I see no magic lines on him. I don't see any magic lines on him. I thought it was going to be magic lines under the visor. He was blind the whole time. Everybody's like, oh no. That means that all that shining and whatnot meant nothing. But even though he's blind, that doesn't mean he can't detect light. Some people that's blind, they can tell if the light's on. You know what I mean? He still could, some of them can still detect light. He has no magic line. What if he's literally like MASH, super freaking strong, and doesn't have any magic powers? Oh no, not even the visionary of light stands a chance. Now it's my turn. Yo, he put the visor back on, and you see like this aura around him. So he must have powers. But I'm looking at his face. I'm looking at his freaking face. He has no magic line that I can see. It doesn't look like he has magic line at all, like none. Like Rio Grants has magic lines, but they're like faint. It's only like two little small slashes. You know, two little small hash slinging slashes. This guy looks like plain, like MASH did. And MASH was the strongest. So maybe he's the strongest without magic. Maybe he's magic without muscles. I mean, muscle without magic. I doubt it though, because he's got like this weird aura. Maybe his magic lines are somewhere else. Maybe they're around his butthole or something. I don't know. Maybe they're on his nipples or something like that. Or maybe he got them covered up. Remember, what's his name? Rain. When he did thirds, you see his face break open and the line comes down. What if his lines, what if he has 4 lines, but none of them show until he goes past, when he gets 100%, maybe 100% in base form, you'll see a line appear. And then if he goes second, you'll see 2 lines. Then when he goes third, you'll see 3 lines. Then when he goes fourth, then you'll see 4 lines. Or what if he has the cross, the body of Christ, like what you call him has, like Dot. Remember Dot? He got the body of Christ. He could have that. We don't know exactly what's going on just yet, but it's crazy. Okay, great chapter. I did not see the reveal of him having no magic lines up here. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was gonna have some. Him being blind, I actually seen that coming. You already seen me talking about it just now. I knew the whole time that it was a possibility, but I wasn't sure. But as the chapter was going, I was like, you might be blind. Okay, shake my head. So you believe in already read that. Teach us about sacred geometry, man. I don't know about sacred geometry. Man, you know soon. Mean doesn't want to learn about the Sumerians. I did learn about them in school. Okay, Mean, you know soon they are going to be storing DNA on hard drives. They are already, I thought they would put them on solid state drives. They are already in the beginning steps. Microsoft made a DNA hard drive a few years ago. Are they going to store hard drives? Or I mean, are they going to store DNA on hard drives, or are they going to use DNA to store something? So far, I think they've stored 700 million terabytes on 1 gram. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So you said it the wrong way the first time. You said they were going to store DNA on hard drives. You mean they're going to use DNA as a form of storage? Okay, 1 gram of DNA. I failed. My bad. Yes, you failed. No, I'm joking. You all right? Um, I heard about that already. I don't know. I mean, that might actually, if it's better, then why not? The only problem is you had to keep it alive, right? If it's DNA, it needs to be kept alive. It's I don't think DNA lives outside of a body. It has to have a host or something like that. So I don't know about that. You know, with the hard drives or whatever, you don't have to feed it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about how that would work. Maybe they would have to make a synthetic like DNA, like what am I trying to say? Make synthetic DNA or figure out how they could take something synthetic and put it in the form that DNA would be in, and then use that to save stuff. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.